Hey guys, good morning. And kind of fitting I'm making this video at the cemetery. I'm just hanging out for a little bit, but Bed Bath and Beyond. Welcome to the tomb. I make these videos, guys, all the time, where I try to tell people what's going to happen with their stock, and nobody listens. Well, let's talk about it in a different way today. For all the people out there that have been pushing out the misinformation of Bed Bath and Beyond, shame on you. To have platforms or YouTube channels or Reddit and Twitter and all with the idea that this company's going to do something it's not, it's unfortunate. I told you it was going to happen, and it's still happening. And just when you think it can't get lower, a la Peter Lynch, buckle in, because it's about to go even lower. Because, guys, you're in newfound territory. It literally is a stock that will not recover. And it's not because you guys want it to or they don't want it to. It's meant to fail. That's why the people that are in it are in it. Sue Gove and David Kasten and Holly Etlin, everyone that just came into this company recently, they've all been positioned there so that they can have control over the bankruptcy. And you want control because you want to be able to pick the direction this company goes next. You as a shareholder, you should be aware of what's coming. And I've told you time and time again, but nobody listens. Failed individuals like PP Seeds, who controls the narrative by muting and or blocking people that question, that narrative, that this company might be worth something soon, right? They always give you that whole tomorrow, it's happening now. And, a guy like UCopy, UCopy does TA. And William told him last night, well, your TA is wrong because you've never been here before. There's no prior history to this price action or this price discovery. Therefore, it can always go lower. You just don't know. You think you met the bottom and then it goes lower. And I look at this company like I do most other ones. And if you guys ever looked at AMC, then you guys know exactly what's happening with Bed Bath & Beyond. And it's unfortunate because the guys who don't like, who actually like Bed Bath & Beyond, like I'll even tell you, like PP Seeds and ABC, let's just take them all together because it's unfortunate. Tandy Barron, talking about Teddy Roosevelt winks and all this other nonsense. Kais Malej, these guys, all these failed guys, right? That come out with ideas that don't exist. And then you just look at the balance sheet and it tells you everything that exists. Like it literally is that easy. Go look at the balance sheet and then boom. And then don't ask the questions why. Why? Like know the reason why. Before you even ask, like before you ever invest, just know the why, as into like why you're in it or why would it happen this way. But if you haven't studied who's in the company, like who works in this company, what do they hold, what's the backing behind it, like what's the reasoning, then you're making a terrible investment. And it's been this way for at least the last 2 years that I've been studying, AMC, GameStop, and Bed Bath & Beyond. But it only took me one night to figure out Bed Bath & Beyond wasn't a good investment. It's taken you guys like 6 months, 7 months to come to grips because you're all chasing the dream. And I'm making this video and it's going a little longer than I wanted it to. But every now and then I got to give you this action. I got to tell you exactly what you're up against. So here's your next step. Okay, and this is for all you failed guys out there. ABC, you've been in the stock for about 3 months, okay? And you come out and you say you're bullish and you love Ryan Cohen and you love all this, right? Well, guess what? Ryan Cohen is the chairman of the board for one company. Why don't you go invest in that one company? If not, enjoy your losses. For everyone that I told a month ago that you were going to lose your money, I'm going to tell you the same thing this month. Prepare to lose every single dollar you ever put in because it's not going to recover. They're going to dilute their stock all the way up to 800 million total shares and then reverse stock split it back. This is how you get pennies out of dollars. This is how you suck retail dry. It's happened over history. I don't even know how many times, guys. I can talk about every stock that I've ever been invested with that have never happened. This has never happened that way. But then when you talk about the stocks that I put in front of you via media and or failed Reddit personalities, well, that's what you have. You have these guys. And Bed Bath & Beyond is one of the worst investments I've ever seen. Balance sheet wise, you knew they were under. You knew they didn't make a profit. And then I go look at other people's Discords and I look at even my own Discord. Like this, I have guys in my Discord saying they're going to go net positive, or they're going to go cash flow neutral. At what cost though? At what cost are you willing to give up your whole company? Because they just gave up their whole company for 1 quarter's worth of cash burn. And it's unfortunate if you're an investor and you've been listening to these guys. They've lied to you, and I've told you this from the start. They blocked me, they banned me, whatever they want to do. I would block and ban me too if I'm ruining your agenda of trying to get famous or trying to get some clicks and views and memberships off of misinformation. You're all giving out misinformation. Just want to remind you all that I'm undefeated when it comes to stock picking. I'm undefeated when it comes to calling out the shills. And I'm undefeated when it comes to GameStop. So remember that stuff. But if you guys really do care about what Ryan Cohen does, well then great. Invest with what he's invested with. But if all you care about is lining your own pockets, well, this is not the company to do it. So good luck, guys. I'm going to tell you again, I told you so. It sucks. I always have to make these I told you so videos. But thought I'd come out here and enjoy some of this great weather and, a little peace and quiet. I will go live in a little bit, but, I live down the street from the cemetery for a reason. And right next to that plot of AMC is a plot of Bed Bath & Beyond. To the ground. To the tomb. Not to the moon. Anyway, back to it. Well, I wonder if I have anything else I want to say about this. Yeah, I do. Here you go. So a little bit longer. Sorry, I'm going to keep going. Bed Bath & Beyond agreed to sell their shares now at 80 cents. What does that tell you? They don't give one damn about shareholder equity. What they really care about is lining their own pockets at this point and diluting it to the nth degree. If you had the chance to sell it at 20, at 30, at 7, why didn't you? Well, you're always going to do the things that don't make sense because that's what buyouts, that's what they promote, the leverage buyouts, right? They push it this way. And I've said this from the start, so I'm never going to change. They're making every wrong decision on purpose because that's the book, that's the MO, that's the plan. So if the playbook tells you to make that bad move and shareholders would never do it, chances are they're going to do it. And that means that you're infested. You're infested with private equity. And I've been trying to tell you that. So whether it's Macellum, whether it's Ancura, or if it's even Legion Partners, the ones who are actually pushing this agenda, it doesn't have to be Apollo, guys, to be Apollo. It might not be the person, but it's certainly the same spirit. So enjoy yourself, enjoy the losses, and for all you guys out there in Never Never Land, and that means all you fairy tales pushers, you guys are all wrong. You copy, your TA was wrong. William, your investment as of today is wrong. ABC, you're going to lose every dollar. Pete the pilot, Pete the shill. Excuse the noise that comes around in the background right now. I got a tractor coming my way. Pete the shill. Let me tell you something, Pete the pilot. You might be the only smart guy. Chances are you're broke. We get that part. But the fact that you only own 800 shares or $800 worth of shares, something like that, 850 shares, that tells me everything I need to know about this play. None of you, absolutely none of you, are that convinced that this was going to rocket. Well, good luck. Good luck with your losses, guys. You earned them. Peace.